Wenyu has just graduated from the Modern Apprentice project at the Shanghai Tunnel Engineering Company, the firm that builds the city's metro lines and tunnels, and is now the project manager on this site, responsible for coordinating construction plans. He's been trained for 2 years and has participated in the front line of several construction projects during that time, including the transfer floor of the Shanghai South Railway Station, line number 15, and the Biyun Road metro station. This experience has helped him learn everything he needs to know on the construction site, a crucial step up from what he learned in his textbooks.
When
I was in school, most of the stuff they taught was more theoretical, and every question is analyzed on its own. But when you're on the actual construction site, everything is realistic. So it requires a lot more experience, and you have to know how to apply your knowledge. You must also learn to choose the best option from several plans available.
Unlike an internship program, the Apprentice project is part of a trial in Shanghai, under which construction and manufacturing companies sign agreements with neighboring schools to cultivate talented students. The usual training period lasts from 2 to 3 years following a student's graduation. During the apprenticeship, the trainees are paid just the same amount as contract employees. The companies then contract with the students who agree that in exchange for the training, they will join the company and continue to work for it after their apprenticeship ends. They usually wind up in positions in project management and construction planning and design. And because they are college students, they learn a lot faster and better than normal apprentices, though at the first, the learning curve can be steep.
When these college graduates first arrived, they could barely lift a hammer. But now, after learning from skilled workers, most of them can do things on their own. They progress very fast because they are all very enthusiastic about learning.
The company told us it's been suffering from a talent shortage for several years, as retirement has come to the original managers and engineers who were all young workers when they joined in the 1960s and 70s. In order to recruit young blood, the company started its apprentice project in 2016. And so far, some 140 apprentices like Chen have graduated as project managers.
One major difference between these apprentices and previous hires from society at large is that they have worked in practice themselves, so they have a deeper understanding of these projects, of the workers that work there. It is easier for them to communicate with the workers. In the past, most of the employees we recruited from the market or directly from school were very good in theory, but they were not very down to earth.
Shanghai Tunnel Engineering is just one of 65 companies to adopt the apprentice model over the past 3 years. These companies have carried out 121 apprentice projects, grooming some 7,500 new staff. And as an extra incentive, the new staff also receive government awards. For 3 years after graduation, each apprentice acquiring a junior worker qualification gets a 4,000 yuan annual bonus, each medium-level worker 6,000, and senior-level staff 8,000 yuan. In addition to state-owned companies like STEC, a growing number of private firms are taking part in the project. They now account for 42% of all the companies participating. As the program scales up, the city hopes that by next year, it will be turning out 10,000 skilled workers for local manufacturing companies each year. Mi Jiayi, ICS for CGTN, Shanghai.